Hello, folks. Les Speller here, coming at you in the middle of the day, smack dab in the middle of the day. And this is not a show. This isn't a program of any kind. It's just kind of a bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to throw a few things at you just for grins and giggles, just for fun. But I hope you're having a good Wednesday, good middle of the week. Get ready for church tonight. And hope you're having a good day, good week. I know one thing. If you missed Nick Bruno and myself last night, man, you missed a good time, I thought. Played some great Kingsman music, some great piano introductions from the hands of one talented man, Nick Bruno, and tons of great stories. Tons of great stories. And he is going to be a guest DJ. Matter of fact, next weekend, our November guest DJ, and you're going to hear a bunch of those stories, and you're going to laugh, and you're going to some are serious, lots of funny stuff. Some Elvis stories. You know, he was a piano player for the Stamps and the Elvis tour for a few years, and he's going to take you behind the scene on some things. It's really something. Let's say I hated some folks that's jumping on here real quick. Hello, Daryl Sheely. Hello. Was that quick enough? That's pretty quick, Daryl. Tina Thomas, good to see you. Aslan Mann, good to see you. Nicholas Wilkie, what's up, Doc? Oh, yeah, watching some of the interview from last night. Good. You're going to hear some good Kingsman music, some great kickoffs. Trina Tate, good to see you. Faith and Hope Sisters, got to be with the Hudgens family last weekend, and it was wonderful. Got to be in service with them at their church Sunday morning, and then they came and visited Sunday night where we were, down in Georgie. Wonderful, wonderful family. Wonderful, wonderful, man. Wonderful. I just don't have all the words for the Hudgens family, their church, Lighthouse Baptist Church, and on and on and on. Gene, glad you enjoyed last night. Hello there, Gentina DeHaan Baxtine. Am I close? From the Netherlands. Good to see you, Gentina. Okay, so yeah, if you did miss last night with Nick Bruno, go check it out. It's on my Facebook page or on the Live with Les page or on the Real Southern Gospel Radio channel YouTube page. So jump on any of those. We have our Share-a-thon coming up in a couple weeks, Thursday and Friday, November 9th and 10th. So please be praying for that. Please, and I sincerely mean that, please be praying for that Share-a-thon. And matter of fact, help us promote it if you would. Go on your social media and say, hey, pray for Real Southern Gospel Radio, their fall Share-a-thon coming up November 9th and 10th. And then just call our name out to the Lord in prayer when you pray every day. Please do that. And consider participating. Matter of fact, I've got some folks on here right now. The Faith and Hope Sisters, Hudgens family, and Brother Daryl. And they are a blessing. Matter of fact, they all are a blessing every month. And pray. That's one specific thing you can pray about. If you would pray for an increase in monthly donors, and whatever the amount, whatever the Lord puts on their amount, on their heart for an amount, that's fine with me. Whatever it is, but pray that moves forward and ticks up, so to speak. Not even close, Gentina says. So is Jan? Is it Jan? Do I got that part? If it's not Gentina, Yantina, am I close? Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down on the Jan part. We're going to be, I don't know how I'm going to use these, but I got a ton of these babies right here. The Singing News trading cards from back in 1990. Look at there. There's Les Beasley. There's Ronnie Hinson with that mustache going, those Coke bottle glasses. Man, I'm telling you, he's got it going on right there. And I got hair like Les Beasley. It's white, and we've had more of it in years past. But we'll do something with a bunch of those. We got a whole bunch, and they're cool. I mean, cool cards. And in the back of them, it tells you their favorite scripture and favorite gospel songs and favorite singers and TV programs, vacation spots, food, person they most admire. Oh, that's funny. I'm sitting here holding both of these cards. I'm looking at the back of it, and on Ronnie Henson's, the person that he most admires, what that Ronnie most admires, is the other card I'm holding in my hand, Les Beasley. He most admires Les. What about that? So anyway, we've got, I mean, a whole bunch of those, and so we'll do something with those. Hello, Harold. Hey, Yantina. Hey, I got that part right. Hey there, Ivy. Hey, how did it go at Dollywood? Look here behind me. There you are, Ivy. Look at there, right there behind me. Bama Blue Grays. How did it go? I know I wanted to be there for you and with you so bad. I really did, because I know you all had a ball. No doubt about it. Okay, so there's the share-a-thon. Oh, would you also call our radio hotline number? That's 888-406-5888. 888-406-5888. And I want you to be a part of the share-a-thon via the phone calls. Just call that number, give your name, city and state where you're calling from, and then just simply state what Real Southern Gospel Radio means to you, maybe how we've blessed you in some way. We'd love to play those during the share-a-thon. So that number again is 888-406-5888. Okay. Hello, Sharon Ostrander, Chosen Revival Bunch. Yantina, Les, you're awesome. You're very kind, Yantina. God bless you. Hello, Miss Patty. Happy birthday to Miss Patty. Happy birthday to Miss Patty. Happy birthday, Miss Patty. Happy birthday to you. Today is her birthday. What about that? Hello, Brother Stephen Butler. Good to see you. If you haven't already, you are soon going to get a text or an email from Isaac in my office. Matter of fact, since you're on, let me just go ahead and jump in on that and tell you folks about that. So starting, Isaac, when is this starting? The second weekend in November, the 11th and 12th. It starts that weekend and will play every weekend thereafter at 1 Central and 2 Eastern time. We're starting a new show called An Old Convention Song. We are going to just play old convention music, old style convention music for that entire hour. And that's going to include some great convention choirs, some teen choirs and young adult choirs and church choirs doing old convention music. And it also is going to include groups that have recorded old convention songs throughout the years. And we've got hundreds of them. You think, oh, you probably don't have many. No, we got hundreds. And we're adding more even as we speak, and we'll be adding more. So we're going to have that starting the second weekend in November, and every Saturday and Sunday thereafter at 1 Central and 2 Eastern. Old Convention Song is what it's called. Remember the old cathedral song? An old convention song. Tim Lovelace wrote that, by the way. Well done, Tim. So an hour of all old convention style singing. Man, it's so good. Choirs, groups, the whole 9 yards. And you'll want to sing along with it. The Old Convention Song Program. Hey, man. Stephen, and we want you to help. And you are already helping, but you'll be getting that message from Isaac where we could use your help in one additional area. And it's not going to take very much time and no money and all that. So just we'll just need a few minutes of time. Hello, Donald Talent. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Yeah, man. Always appreciate what you do. Thank you, Sharon Ostrander. God bless you. Kevin and Jennifer Street. We the new group called Reckless has new bluegrass gospel music coming out soon. Well, all right. Send it our way. We'll get it to the ears that need to hear it and see if it passes. Hello, Brian Harrison from Mississippi. Good to see you, sir. Hello, Mike Smith. If I didn't say hello already, good to see you. Mr. Mike, I'm a bass singing machine Smith. Okay, so we've got that. And then the Friday Night Sing is this weekend. And it is Remind me, Isaac. Rambo's and Hemp Hills. Come on, that sounds like real Southern gospel music to me. Does it to you? That's Friday night at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, an hour. Hemp Hills and the Rambos live. And the Rambos is live from Souls Harbor. And it's a classic one. That's from the very early 70s, 70, 71, somewhere around there. And you're going to like that. Hello, Michael Dempsey from Ohio, Buckeye State. Good to see you. Okay, and also, what's happening in at the first of the year? What other show? Beautiful Valley. And when is that? We're playing that. That's going to be a daily show. That is that 7 to 8? No, 6 to 7? Okay. I got Isaac. I've got him all in a tizzy. He don't know what's going on. He's doing one thing and then I'm interrupting him. He's got to go look at notes. But this show, I'll give it to you in a minute. It's Monday through Friday, and it's about songs that'll help you through the valleys of life and hopefully get you to the mountaintop and those mountaintop experiences. But in the valley, on the walk up the mountain, and then you'll be walking back down the mountain because you're either in a valley now or you just got out of one or there's one coming your way. And so all of these songs are going to be to help you, and we're doing this in the late afternoon and early evening because, okay, it's 6 Central, 7 Eastern for an hour. And I did that because, you're probably getting home. You're driving home maybe from work, and I mean your coworkers and your bosses have beat you to a pulp, and the world's beating you to a pulp because you're a Christian and you just look different and act different, talk different, think different, and you're not a part of the cliques of what they do and all that stuff, and the devil's beating down on you, and you're driving home, and I just wanted you to drive home with music that reminds you that God is in the valley, and that God has a mountaintop for you. And you're going to hear scriptures that are Bible promises from God's word to just to help you and to bless you. And so that is going to start the second week, I believe, of January, starting the second Monday that week. And it's going to be Monday through Friday. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be able to do this program. I think God is going to use that hour in a unique way and in a special way. So that's something new that's coming up. What else we got here? We got some other folks jumping on. Michael Dempsey. Oh, I think I said that. Hey, Dwight Sexton from Hammond, Indiana. Get out of this town. Get out of this town. Yes, remind me here in a minute. Hammond, Indiana is where I got my first radio job, which was as what was called a radio explorer, WJOB 1230 AM on your AM dial. And I started there in 1976 and was there 2 years as an apprentice, if you will. And then in 1978, I was hired at WYCA in Hammond, Indiana, 92.3 FM, your Christian alternative. And so my entire radio career started right there where you are located, Dwight Sexton. Started in 76 and full-time professionally in 78. So here's the deal about Hammond. You need to go get a Mickey burger from Shoop's and mail it to me. Now, that's going to be a trick. I understand that. But you need to go do that and mail it to me. And then go to not Johnson's Blue Top in Highland. It's across the street. I'll think of it here in a minute. I've gone 10 million times. They got the homemade orange sherbet. I've got to have lots of that. So you need to mail that to me. So you don't live there now. So why'd you put Hammond, Indiana, Dwight? And then get me all in a lather, getting ready to get Shoop's mailed to me. Have you ever been to Shoop's, Dwight? Have you? Hello, Sherry Chris Taylor. Good to see you. Looking forward to the new program. Thank you. Appreciate that. Daryl Sheely, you got your first job at a station called WJOB. Got your first job, WJOB. Got it, Daryl. Was God in that or what? I believe he was. I do. I believe he was. So, okay, Isaac, you were telling me. December's guest DJ. Oh, man, well, let me tell you, in a 12-hour period, man, I've had two of the best interviews I've ever conducted in my life. One was with Nick Bruno. And again, you can go see the Live with Les that we did last night. And hello, Brother Hamblin. And your wife participated last night, Sister Carrie. Thank her for me, if you would. But an hour before we went on the Live with Les, I conducted an interview with him for him to be our guest DJ. And that's going to be next weekend. And then this morning, I spent an hour with crazy Jeff Easter, my good friend Jeff Easter. Don't say anything bad about Jeff Easter because I will come and lay hands on you in the name of the Lord. He is my friend. Don't mess with Jeff Easter. I love the man. Best heart of anybody that I know in this world. And he is my friend. I'll bust you in the chops and I'll ask for forgiveness later. I'm just saying. But Brother Hamblin, pray for me. But I had an hour with him. And here's the deal with this. Now, I have interviewed him dozens and dozens and dozens of times over nearly a 40-year period with him. And he gave me story after story after story today that I'd never heard before, and little nuggets and little bits that I never heard before, and some really powerful stuff, some funny stuff and some powerful stuff in there too. Fabulous. It was a fabulous hour this morning. And so he will be our guest DJ in December, and we're going to be featuring a lot of Christmas music from Jeff and Sherry's new Christmas album. So that happened today. Lots of stuff going on with Real Southern Gospel Radio. And don't forget, too, December 1st and 2nd, Owensboro, Kentucky, the Real Southern Gospel Weekend. And that is going to feature the Hoppers, the Williamsons, New Ground, Barry Rowland, and Deliverance. And who am I missing? Or did I say them all? I'm missing somebody. Yeah, Dixie Echoes. Oh, man, I was with the Dixie Echoes this past weekend. And you talking about a quartet that knocked it out of the park in every category. The singing, incredible. Randy Shellnut, amazing. His son, Scoot, I sent Scoot a text about midnight on Saturday night. I said, Scoot, here's what the award shows need to do. In the baritone category, every other year they need to give it to you, and then the other year they give it to Mark Trammell. The two of you need to just share it every other year, back and forth. Absolutely incredible singing from Scoot. And then Randy absolutely tore up a piano and ripped up a guitar. It was phenomenal. And they're going to be a part of the Real Southern Gospel Weekend at the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum in Owensboro, Kentucky. And that's December 1st and 2nd. And you can go to realsoutherngospel.com, click on the events tab, and see the poster. And on that poster, it's going to give you a lot of information. There's a package deal that's only good through the 31st of October, so less than a week away. Or maybe a week today, I think is the deadline. And so if you want to get all of the stuff in the package, you've got to nail that down in the next week. So go to realsoutherngospel.com, click on the events page, get that poster, get all the information, call the number, and get this settled. But man, it is going to be a show enough Real Southern Gospel Weekend. Ain't no doubt about it. So that's December 1st and 2nd. What else am I missing? Isaac, help me out. There's so much going on. Have I missed anything? Got Paul Boland's got a new Christmas album, and there's Christmas specials that I just produced yesterday that you'll be able to enjoy his stories and the music from his new Christmas album. And so that's going to start, I think, Thanksgiving Day, maybe, and go all the way up through Christmas, multiple airings. So be listening and watching for that. You will get notifications, as a matter of fact, if you have our app downloaded and you have the notifications on. You have to have the notifications on to receive our notifications, but you will get notifications when those shows are going to be aired. Okay. So turn that on if you've got that downloaded. Let me see. Dwight Sexton, schools in Hickory Hills, Illinois. I guess that's where you went to school. I live in Columbia, Kentucky now since 1994. Gotcha. Okay, very good. Hometown, Hickory Hills. Hello, Brother Hamlin. What? Me? For baritone? Come on, Les Butler. Really? Brother John, you must have misunderstood what I said. Yeah, Isaac's saying, are your hearing aids turned off? You maybe need to turn them on or turn them up or something, because I was talking about Mark Trammell and Scoot Shellnut as favorite baritone. You notice that not only your name was omitted, so was mine. Brother John, you and I are not going to outsing Mark Trammell or Scoot Shellnut in this world. When we get to heaven, now that's a different animal. You and I'm going to sound like Rusty Goodman. I'm going to be Rusty. And then you probably want to be Brother Gerald Wolf. And boy, what a singer. I mean, let her rip, Tater Chip. All right, what else have I missed, Isaac? Am I missing anything else? There's so much going on. Okay, he thinks that's it for now. So again, I will say, if you would be kind enough, please, boy, I sincerely mean this. Oh, my word. Would you sincerely help us promote the Fall Share-a-thon, November 9th and 10th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 2 very long days. I want you to pray for Isaac and myself. They are physically taxing. Hello, Brother Stacy Piercy. Love you, my friend. God bless you. Preacher, singer, songwriter machine, man. Love Brother Stacy. I need you to pray for Isaac and I. And as we have these 2 12-hour days of constantly just talking and begging and, and working and playing music and getting people on the air and doing special things. And so pray for us and promote it. Go on your social media, if you would, and say, hey, pray for my friend Les Butler and Real Southern Gospel Radio, their Fall Share-a-thon, that God will meet the need. And then would you prayerfully consider participating? What I mean by that is to be a donor, one-time donation, small, large, in between, doesn't matter, whatever the Lord puts on your heart. We really need monthly donors. So if you would prayerfully consider that, sure would appreciate that. And we've got several now. We've got individuals that do it on a monthly basis. We have churches that do it on a monthly basis. And the monthly need is over $6,400 a month. And friends, I don't have it. God does. And God has been using his people to keep us on the air now for nearly 2 years. He has been faithful, and many of you have been faithful. And I want you to prayerfully consider, if you haven't donated, if you haven't participated and stood with us, would you consider to do that? Okay? Yes, sir. No. Okay, here's another thing. So here's the number. Jot this number down. I want you to call it for 2 reasons. Jot it down. 65888. 888-406-5888. Want you to do 2 things. First, as it relates to the Share-a-thon, call that number, give me your name, city, and state where you're calling from, and just simply state what Real Southern Gospel Radio has meant to you over these nearly 2 years, how it has been a blessing. Leave that message. We'll edit it down and put it on the air, and we'll broadcast it during Share-a-thon. That'll be a blessing to us. It'll encourage us. It'll encourage me. I promise you that. Then the second thing, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It's a month away. And we want to broadcast Thanksgiving messages, not only from singers and musicians and all that, but we want you, the Real Southern Gospel Radio listener, to have a voice and to be able to lift up the name of Jesus on the air with us and to thank him for all of his blessings in your life. And if you would call that number, and again, state your name, city and state, and then what you're thankful for, how God has blessed you during this past year. Again, that number is 888-406-5888. 888-406-5888. Would you consider doing that as well? All right. Okay. Now I think that is it. I believe I'm done. I just wanted to get on here and talk about all this stuff that's going on. And again, ask you one last time to promote our Share-a-thon November 9th and 10th, to pray for it, and to prayerfully consider standing with us and being a blessing, okay? We love you all. God bless you. Thank you for your prayers and what you do. And keep preachers that are on here, keep preaching. Preach on. Singers that are on here, sing on. Pastors that are on here, pastor on. Those that are laymen in the church, men and women, be faithful. Faithful on. Okay? Jesus is coming, and he's coming soon. We need to be ready. God bless you all. We'll